Hello everyone, I am Chris Phillips here again to do yet another video review, this time of Saints Row, developed by Volition Incorporated and published by THQ on the Xbox 360. In October of 2001, Rockstar Games put out a game called Grand Theft Auto 3. This game was hailed as being one of the more innovative video games in its current generation. This game created a brand new gaming genre and a free-form action genre in which you could do whatever you want, whenever you want, with a sandbox mode kind of feel to it. Many games have tried to replicate this, and almost all of them have been unsuccessful in doing this. With the upcoming release of the Xbox 360, Volition decided they wanted to take a crack at this genre, and I can say with some certainty, Volition has created a game that can rival Grand Theft Auto and really be that alternate choice for gamers in the same way that 2K Sports' NFL 2K Football was an alternate for people that didn't like the Madden football games. The story of Saints Row revolves around four rival gangs. You have the 3rd Street Saints, the gang you are placed in. You have the Canales, the Rollers, and the Vice Kings. For this story mode, Volition really didn't hold back. They really went out there and got a lot of name actors to really lend their voices to some characters and really give it a feel that you don't get in Grand Theft Auto. In fact, I think the voice acting and the story in Saints Row is better than any story and voice acting in any Grand Theft Auto game to date, and it really gives more personality to a lot of the characters you'll meet and interact with inside the game. There's been a lot of criticism about this game that people say that it's really over the top, that a lot of the gangs in real life wouldn't say the things that the gangs in Saints Row are saying. My reaction to that is, of course it's over the top. You want it to be a video game. This isn't real life, this is a video game. And they really focus it in, and they don't want to make it super realistic. They want to make it a video game, and it's entertaining. And sure, all the characters say, fuck you, fuck this, fuck everything, a lot, but it's just a video game. Get over it. It's not real life. And I think that's what they were going for Volition, and that's why they made things really over the top. That's why you really get those ragdoll physics on the people that you hit, because it's not supposed to be realistic. It's supposed to be a video game. So it's for the people that say, I don't like that the gratuitous language in the game because it's not what a real game would say, you know, fuck you. It's supposed to be over the top. Now, I slightly touched on the ragdoll physics and the people in the game. I wanted to touch on the physics in the game for a little bit. The physics on the actual cars itself are true to life. I mean, they have a lot of cars they handle differently. That's always nice to see. All these cars are obviously not licensed cars, but you'll have a lot of look-alike cars in the game. And the physics in the environment, again, are really over the top. Like I said, ragdoll physics on the people. If you hit a mailbox or something, it's not going to tumble in a realistic way, but it's going to tumble in an over-the-top way that's kind of fun to see. And anything that you hit then becomes fair game, and it can hit an innocent bystander and kill them. Then you just get out of the car and take their money, get back in, and keep driving. But that's always cool to see, and it's over the top. And it's, like I said, it's a video game that's supposed to be over the top, and I really like to see it in the game. I really like to see Grand Theft Auto 4 implicate some kind of physics system, because it's been unused in this game genre. Now, Saints Row, again, tries to do things a little differently than Grand Theft Auto, in that you can't just do the missions, and you can't just do one mission after another, after another, after another. It forces you to play some of these side missions, and there are a wide variety of side missions you can play in the game. Some of them are more entertaining than others. For me, drug trafficking and insurance fraud. Again, insurance fraud uses the over-the-top ragdoll physics on the people in a really comical way. It's not serious, it's not real, but hell, it's a lot of fun to throw your body in front of a car to see how much money you can rack up in an insurance fraud. And once you complete these missions, you're given a certain amount of respect, and you use this respect to play other missions in the game. When I started playing Saints Row, I found this to be extremely cool, but near the end of the game, I just wanted to finish the missions and finish everything. I didn't want to do the side missions anymore. It's not that they weren't fun, it's that I really just wanted to focus in on the missions. I was really enjoying the story, and it got in the way that I couldn't see the next part of the story because I had to go do some drug trafficking to get my respect up, and at the end, it was getting in the way, but in the beginning it was fun, and I really like to see that, and I like the formula overall. Graphically, when you're just standing still and shooting things, this game looks phenomenal. But when you're driving on mainly on the highway and in other parts of the game, you'll see a lot of pop-ups and cars vanishing out of nowhere, and a lot of texture building. Similar to what you see in Grand Theft Auto, it uses a streaming graphical engine in the game, so there's no loading times even when you're going from outside to inside a building. But just so you know, there are some graphical glitches in the game. Maybe they can smooth these kind of stuff out with a patch, who knows, but it didn't really get in the way of my overall experience in the game. Another way that this game sets itself apart from the Grand Theft Auto is that it brings a level of customization to the game that we've never seen in this game genre before. When you start the game, you can pretty much make your character look however you want. You can make your character look like yourself, or a famous person, or some people are using characters in famous movies and putting them into the game. Also, throughout the game, when you earn more money, you'll have the ability to upgrade your character's wardrobe and really make the character you want to make in the game, and that means a lot in a game like this, that the character you're using is unique to yourself. And also, aside from customizing your character, you have the ability to pretty much customize any car you want in the game. And I'm not a big car nut, but customizing your cars is probably one of the funnest things you can do in the game. And you combine that with the fact that once you customize a car, you're never going to lose that car. Even if you have to ditch it in a mission, it's always going to return to your garage. If you get it blown up in a mission, it's going to return to your garage, and you can pay something like $500 to have it repaired. And that car's always going to be with you, so you can really customize your ride in the way you want it. That's also very cool in the game. Moving on to the online mode of this game, this is something, again, that this game offers that Grand Theft Auto doesn't offer at this time. However, it just doesn't work right now, online mode wise. It's kind of broken. Even though if I played this game System Link, playing this game System Link, it's fun. The deathmatch, the team deathmatch, the protect the pimp, and of course, the blinged out ride mode. Those are all fun modes, but right now the online code just doesn't work for the Xbox 360. Volition says they're working on a patch, and I was trying to wait for this patch to come out before I actually reviewed the online mode of this game. It's just not out yet, and right now I can't say that the online mode is great. If you're playing it System Link, it's very fun. If they put out the patch and it works similar to what it should work like, and it should work like Halo 2, the online mode should be a blast, and it should give this game longevity up to and past Grand Theft Auto 4 when it's released next year. In the end, if you started to feel like Grand Theft Auto didn't have the punch it used to have, and it wasn't as revolutionary as Grand Theft Auto 3 was, and it was kind of getting tired in your mind, Saints Row is definitely one of those games you might want to take a look at, because it breathes new life into the genre. And it's definitely something that Grand Theft Auto fans might want to just take a look at and see if you like this game, like the way they do things, like the way they execute the story, and so on. If not, it'll definitely hold you over till Grand Theft Auto 4 comes out on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 later next year.